Whenever you want to get healthier, you're going to want to set goals, right? But how do you set your goals? How do you set yourself up for success? I want to give you a quick little guideline on what I think you should be doing. I think one of the most important things that we should do is keep our goal relatively simple. So let's just say, for example, you want to have more energy, right? Well, in terms of getting more energy, there's going to be different components that can be involved. You need some better sleep, better decrease your stress, better nutrition, possibly some good supplements, maybe some medications and or hormone balancing, right? Well, if you try to do all this at once, you're going to become overwhelmed. So one of the secrets to successfully setting goals, but even more importantly, accomplishing those goals, is to kind of break it up. Number one, be specific. I want you to set one goal at a time. One goal at a time. Be specific. In our world now, we have way too many options, way too many distractions. Our minds are only set up to process and deal with one thing at a time. So you're going to pick one goal. After that, you're going to write that goal down. It's going to be your game plan. Write it down on a piece of paper, write it down on your phone, and you're going to come up with a plan, right? So you're going to kind of actually write out that plan. What is this going to look like? And then you're going to track it, right? Track it on a piece of paper, on your phone. I personally like paper, maybe because I'm a little old school, but I really do think that there's something about actually physically writing it down that it processes something in our brain differently as opposed to a computer or a laptop. So keep that in mind. Now, for energy, you want more energy? Step one, sleep. Get more sleep. How are we going to get more sleep? Well, that's going to be specific. What does that mean, more sleep? Does that mean an additional hour of sleep? Does that mean 2 hours of sleep? Does that mean taking a nap sometime during the day? What exactly does that look like? Write it down. Write it down. What it's going to look like for you to get more sleep. I need to be in bed by 10 p.m. Therefore, I need to start preparing for bed 9:45, 9:30. The kids got to be down by 8, whatever that is. Write it down. Don't just talk about it. Don't just think about it. Put it in your calendar. Whatever is in your calendar is what's going to get accomplished. You only have so many hours a day. Write it down, put it in the calendar. And after that, track it. Track your progress. How well are you doing at getting to bed at 10 o'clock every night? How well are you doing at actually setting your alarm out another 15, 20 minutes? How is that nap going every day, 30 minutes after work? Is there something you can do? Be specific, write it down, and track it. Now you're going to do this for every single one. I kind of had this set up in a step pattern because I wanted to symbolize a few things. One, whenever you're setting your goal, just do one thing at a time. Two, by accomplishing this one, you're going to be now at the next one. There's going to be your next step, and then your next step, right? Now some people might think, well, that's an awful lot of steps. You shouldn't be looking at it that way. You should only be looking at it as this one single step. One thing at a time. Now, whenever this one single step is accomplished, you're just going to continue to do what you're doing. You're going to use the same amount of energy to accomplish the next step. You're going to use the same amount of energy to accomplish the next step. So the amount of energy you're expending to actually achieving your goals is exactly the same. The only difference now is that there's focused. It's on one thing at a time, and you're actually getting somewhere. You're actually getting a little bit higher every single time. When you're up here at the top, you're going to look down and you're going to think, wow, I actually accomplished all of this. And it's going to be the truth. And that's going to be a wonderful feeling. As opposed to being down here and looking up here and thinking, oh my God, that seems so overwhelming. Which it will seem overwhelming, boom, you're already starting to fail. So you're going to break it down. You're going to keep it simple. You're going to do one thing at a time and just focus on that one thing that's right in front of you at that point in time. Be specific, write it down, track it. All right? So please check out some of our other videos. We're going to try to give you guys a little more information. Click up here to check out our other videos and subscribe to our channel by clicking right here. All right? Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon.